Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Fall. Make it right. Out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. The book today, I got an issue that I got to, I'm going to get my rant on. So let's talk about things that ignorant people do due to their ignorance. Subliminal message for somebody. Pay attention. Is it you? If you don't know nobody like this, take a look in the mirror. Let's go. Radism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tuning and receiving them, I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission with all right thinkers, know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I ask the question: do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical. But if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Mayat be true. Right thinkers. Let's talk about P-Funk's philosophy on things ignorant people do to their ignorance. And if these qualities and characteristics, you don't know nobody like that, you might want to check yourself out. That's all I'm saying. So let's talk about those ignorant ass people doing ignorant things. When? Daily. Drives me. Well, it used to drive me crazy. I'm getting not used to it, but it's starting not to affect me like it used to because I'm feeling, okay, that's what they choose to do. I can't change that. But being an enlightened being, an intelligent person, I can't stand ignorant people doing ignorant things. It drives me crazy, but I learned to acquiesce and just let it go. It's hard. It's hard, but you got to do that. Why? People are who they are, and I ain't got no problem with that. But if you are spiritually ignorant, meaning you believe in God, but you really ain't, on the level, but you playing a game. You're not gonna fare well. Why? Because, excuse me, spiritually ignorant people, excuse me, may God bless you. Why? Because of your ignorance of Him. And they say what? God bless fools and babies. Some of y'all fall in the category of a fool. When you're ignorant of God, every now and then you throw your bone because of your ignorance of Him. And hopefully that'll help you find, your way to Him or learn a little more about Him. I don't and I won't waste any more of my time trying to teach or enlighten ignorant people. But you're a teacher. You said, no, no, no. I also have to have, and I keep telling you, a person who knows not and believe they know is dangerous. I can't help them. It's a lot of y'all. So I let you be. Trust me, it's better for me. All right. Why? It don't no sense in me getting all upset, getting all emotional, crazy for somebody who don't want it. I've learned that lesson. I'm getting better. And having been an ignorant person most of my life, okay, I know about that. Trust me. Okay. Now, being ignorant, have been an ignorant person most of my life, I got it right. I know me now. I didn't know that back then, so there's a change in me. Some people respect it, some people don't. Don't make a difference to me. Those who do, thank you. Those who don't, thank you. I'm gonna leave it there. All right. No matter. Again, this is what I feel about ignorance. Ignorance is not a good look. It doesn't look good on nobody. Okay. I don't care how pretty you are, how old that you are. If you are ignorant, you're going to say, do, and act ignorant things that's going to knock all that out the way. No matter how good you look, no matter being male or female, ignorance does not look good on you. Period. Some people tend to believe it do, and okay, that's a belief that you need to get better at. But if you look good, but you act ugly, and that's the problem right there. It ain't how you look, it's how you present and act towards people. And that's where a lot of y'all make your ignorant mistakes because you think it's all about you. Of course, you look good. Somebody told you look good. Some suit your gas that you think is all about you, but you ignorant as all get about yourself. Why? You let other people soup you up, so you really don't know who the hell you are. You having somebody else tell you, and that's your that's your badge of honor. They say I look good. They say I'm this. But I say you're ignorant, so you don't look good to me. My choice. That's ignorance at its best. When somebody gaslighting you and you take it and thinking it's all that, so yeah, that's ignorance at the highest level. That Mr. Look so good, but act so bad. Why you think that is? It go both ways with the women and the men. Y'all don't seem to understand because of what? Their ignorance. Looks ain't got nothing to do with how do they talk, how they act. And a lot of y'all fail the ignorant test. And a lot of us don't get the ignorant test to see until later on. Well, then they fail after you get with them. It's a little late. That's Monday morning quarterback. And you got to realize this person is ignorant before you get started. Some of us don't do it that way, okay? But due to that, your own ignorance, now you stuck with the ignorant person. Moving on. Ignorant plus ignorance equal more ignorance. If you live because you didn't check the ignorant person, you live with an ignorant person, you may be married to an ignorant person. Oh, there would be no peace. All nonsense. Nonstop. Nonstop. So prepare yourself for that. If you're ignorant and the person you marry or get with is ignorant, y'all gonna have problems. 50% of the marriages break up because of that. Okay? It ain't always no. Just the fact that whatever the reason, I don't really give a damn. If it's 50%, it's 50%. What the 50% what? Don't care. Don't care. Were they cheating? Don't care. Again, if I say I don't care, you throwing stuff out, don't change the fact that I don't care. The numbers say 50%. In the discussion. I ain't sitting debate with you about what the 50% was, why they broke up. That ain't my damn problem. You can love an ignorant person. And a lot of us are in love with ignorant people. So, but that don't make them what? No less ignorant. I got a phrase. I keep telling you, what you eat won't make me fat, and what I learn won't enlighten you. Get the concept? And if you're ignorant, you won't. So again, stuff go right by y'all. Ignorant people are the most disrespectful and rude people on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. If you're a boss or you run the place wherever you go, and everybody talk about you when you interact, when you come around, they start talking. Yeah, they talking about you, and because of your own ignorance, you don't mind, you don't understand. But yeah, you're the topic of their conversation. Most ignorant people who are in charge don't see their own ignorance. Everybody else do except them. And when you're dealing with that ignorant person that's in charge, you can't afford to get ignorant. Why? You may lose your job. Because ignorant people are going to do ignorant stuff. And if you get ignorant with the ignorant guy or woman, you're going to end up outside looking in. And a lot of times, they'll make rash decisions, say and do bad things in the moment, and then want to apologize, want to rectify. Don't do that. That drives me crazy. Okay? I'm trying to get you to avoid just that. That's why I don't apologize. Why? I don't get out of pocket. I don't do things that I got to apologize for. You can do the same thing. Oh, you perfect. No, I just don't do certain things. That's what that means. All right? And personally, I can't stand ignorance. I hate it. It's no, not a good thing. And when I have to deal with ignorant people daily, I had to get better at what? Keeping myself under control, not letting it bother me to the point where it's freaking me out and getting me all out of sorts. Okay, now I learned I'm jaded to it now. It don't even move me no more. Okay, I don't even get my mercury meter rising. Little time it would rise every time I bend it. I get it just gonna start rising, and I just gotta separate myself. So dealing with ignorant people ain't easy, but you deal with ignorant people. You deal with them with what? Intellect. If you lower yourself, my pastor gave me this philosophy. Mine was, oh, I can get as ignorant as the best of them. I can get as ignorant with the ignorance of them. Well, I know ignorant ain't hard to do. I can lower myself down to be just as ignorant as anybody else, but I used to do that. Knowing I don't give it. My pastor said, no, brother, right? You can't get in the mud with the pig and claim not to be a pig. So if I'm engaging with ignorant people, that means I'm ignorant too. So I had to come about that mindset and change that philosophy. So now I deal with y'all from an intellectual perspective and a philosophical concept to keep my sanity for myself. So I've learned to do that, and it's working for me. Ignorant people, they will say, they will do ignorant shit. When? All the time. They ain't gonna stop. They're not going to stop. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Ignorant people, you got to understand, they are who they are. And when they get mad and you got anger together with emotions, with ignorance on the side, you got a full dish of hell. Okay? Non-stop, belligerent, just the nicest person you see can be the meanest person when they get ignorant. Okay? Well, I can't see. I don't know what you can see. If I say they did it, that's what they did. But I don't like to put people in front of you. I said, no, they know what you see. All right. This combination with women, mostly. And when you got a man who got more women in him, we call him the B word, right? You B made. But when you got that emotion and anger going together, something's going to happen not good. Something's going to happen bad. And if it's a male, he's going to get physical. If it's female, she's going to say, do, and maybe get physical too. Out of what? Ignorance. And when you combine them together, that's a ball. That's fire. That's all hell breaking loose. Okay. And the woman, when she thinks she got a right to get ignorant, oh Lord, yeah, you got to deal with that, and that's a lot to deal with. But when you got ignorant people raging with emotions and anger, they are the ignorant people. That's their weapon of choice. Yeah. When they get stupid, oh, they ready to fight. They ready to get physical. They ready to cuss you out. They ready to put the business. They ready to do whatever they could to exert to hurt you, physically, mentally, whatever. They do that. That's what ignorance does. So when you deal with them kind of people, just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. And the word of my pastor, you gotta pray for him. I'm still working on that. Ignorant people who are ignorant of their ignorance. When a person is that far gone with ignorance, you can't stop them. No, and no, let them go. Why? They don't realize their own ignorance. They're not going to stop adhere to nothing because of that. That's my point. And when you're so ignorant, you're not even aware of your ignorance. Man, that is just dumb. Ignorant means not to know. And I keep saying that because a lot of people just don't know. So I'm not calling you stupid or dumb. But when you progress in your ignorance to the point where we born ignorant, we ain't supposed to die ignorant. Feel me? So if you continue to be ignorant, that means you ain't learned nothing in life. Life didn't teach you nothing. No, life did its job. You just didn't learn nothing about life, and that's what being dumb and stupid really is. Not changing from being ignorant, just keep continuing to be ignorant. So that's dumb, stupid. You're not learning. I see ignorant people daily doing what? Ignorant shit daily, and it annoys me. But now I don't have a problem. But I watch ignorant people do ignorant stuff and don't seem to don't have a second thought about it. That scares me. That's why we got this guy. Wow, you got 77 million people who thought this guy would be a good choice. So that's ignorant at the highest level. Why? Because now they realize, all right, it was a bad deal. Yeah, you think? But when you did it, you thought you were doing something good. Again, every decision that we make in life, we're responsible. The repercussions are going to be on us. So if it's a good decision, yeah, you get rewarded. If it's bad, you sacrifice. You pay the consequences are yours to pay. Simple as that. And it's yours. Simple as that. Move it on. Again, what you say and do comes back to you. Some ignorant people wear their ignorance on their shoulders like a badge of honor. I'm a numbnuts. I'm an a-hole. Yeah, look at me. That's the most ignorant people will make the most noise. Okay, and have less of everything. Okay, bunch of this, a bunch of nothing. Okay, I'm ignorant, and I know, and I ain't too proud to show it when daily. What the things I'm ignorant of, the things that I don't partake in. Okay, things that I'm not particularly involved in. That's when ignorance is bliss. I know nothing about the drugs, nothing about the stuff that I used to do back in the day. I don't know nothing about that. I'm ignorant to all that at this point. Why? I ain't in it no more. I don't know what's going on. That's it. And I choose to be ignorant to those things. Simple as that. All right. But I don't like ignorant people. Okay. And I don't like being ignorant. But I understand ignorance is just not knowing. So I'm not beat for being ignorant of things that I don't know. That's okay. It's not a attack on my character or my intellect. No, some things you just don't know. That's what ignorant means. I've yet to call anybody dumb or stupid. Ignorant means you don't know. And a lot of people, oh, you going to, no, I'm saying you don't know. And all you got to do to change that is what? To know. Find out. That's it. Moving on. All that arguing, hoop, and holler with me about what you know and don't know don't serve no purpose. And I don't like ignorant people. But even if your family, I love you because you're family, but I ain't got to deal with you because you're ignorant. No, I'm not obligated to that. I love you, but I ain't got to deal with you. Simple as that. That's go for family, friends, children. Don't make a difference. I don't discriminate. Trust me. If you know me, you know what I'm talking about. So if you happen to have the misfortune of being in love with an ignorant person, you're going to have problems. And if you're the ignorant one in that situation, you're going to cause problems. Simple as that. The only way you can change that is what? Become enlightened. Don't be ignorant of who? Yourself. Self-knowledge. Let's take care of that problem. For every individual who's ignorant of themselves, that's what you need. What? Self-knowledge. No. Just work on yourself. Start with you. Start with the man in the mirror, like Mike tell you. Okay? Now, wrapping it up. Again, appreciate you tuning in. I'm just putting it out there. These are life lessons, and somebody needs to learn this. Somebody needs to know this. The person who it is, they probably won't, but it's all good. Being with an ignorant partner or ignorant person is not rewarding. It's just annoying when every day. You live in pure hell. Why? They're going to give you hell. They're not going to let up. If you know that smile, that's a smile of, I know what I'm talking about. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. ah, 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 I can love you, and I can, but I'm not going to be bothered by your ignorance to a certain point. I'm only going to allow a certain amount of your ignorance I'm going to be tolerant. Okay, I'm just going to cut it short. I don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of that. If you can't, I will. All right. So if your ignorance supersedes your intelligence, I can't deal with you. I really got like Harry Hipper. I gotta let you go. Why? If you're not gonna get better, this ain't gonna get better. The situation ain't gonna get better. Why we keep doing this? You gotta dance and you keep stepping on my toes. One of us got to make a decision. Okay? And when it gets to a certain point, I'll be the one, I ain't got a problem. Again, I'm a trigger puller. There's a problem. I'm gonna take care of the problem. Trust me. Wrapping it up. Again, appreciate you tuning in, but this is for those. Personally, this is Lou. one little jab at the end. I got to stick one every now and then. In the future, ignorance can maybe be a deal breaker. Okay? For an intelligent person, I don't mind being opposite. But if I'm intelligent and you're ignorant, that might not be a good opposition to go up against. So understand that ignorance is not a good look on anybody. Don't let it be on you. That's a lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't entertain ignorance, so I understand what it looked like. I don't wear it. I don't partake in it. Do you? And if so, stop. In closing, right thinkers, that's just worldly advice. Just living your little bit of advice. Right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Ignorant or not, but me 100 miles a day. So I know my right thinkers who are not ignorant of themselves have passed away. I'll be back. I got some more lessons for you. I'm about to hit the book.